Radical Democrats are indoctrinating our children to hate America, opening our borders and crushing working people with taxes. Raphael Warnock votes with Biden 96% of the time. Chaos at the border, crime in our neighborhoods, a collapsing economy. Biden and Warnock did that. Take our country back. Defeat Raphael Warnock. Make America Great Again, Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
And he just starts backing the car up. I just can't believe he would run me over. But I've tried to keep the way that he acts under wraps for a long time, and today he crossed the line. So that is what is going on here, and he's a great actor. He is phenomenal at putting on a really good show.
34N22 is responsible for the content of this advertising.
There's a guy running for Senate who pretends to be a man, but the mother of his own children says he fails to provide for them. This guy has no problem with aborting babies who are inconvenient. And the worst part, this guy claims to be a Christian. His name? Reverend Raphael Warnock. Listen as Warnock's ex-wife reports him to the police.
But I've tried to keep the way that he acts under wraps for a long time, and today he crossed the line. And he's a great actor.
Raphael Warnock. We see him on TV, but what is he really hiding? Here's what his ex-wife had to say.
I've tried to keep the way that he acts under wraps for a long time.
During their divorce 2 years ago, police were called when Warnock hit his wife with his car after an argument. Earlier this year, he was accused of neglecting his small children and failing to pay court-mandated childcare costs, despite being worth more than $800,000 and making $174,000 a year from taxpayers. When officials tried to serve him papers, Warnock ran from the process server. Georgia voters are learning a lot about Senator Warnock, but take it from the people who know him best.
He's a great actor.
Warnock was arrested for interfering in a police investigation of a children's summer camp that he was running. His camp faced numerous allegations of abuse, including an incident where a camp counselor threw a bucket of urine on a child. Warnock's camp was shut down for failing to report 5 findings of child abuse and neglect. Raphael Warnock. We see him on TV, but what's he really hiding?
Raphael Warnock doesn't think 10 grand is enough and wants taxpayers to pay off $50,000 of student debt.
I've been pushing President Biden to cancel up to $50,000.
That would mean working class folks in Georgia that have been busting their hump for 25 years would be forced to pay off the gender studies degree for the bartender with blue hair. But Warnock has to buy the votes of those liberal snowflakes because the taxpayers are voting for Herschel Walker.
Our American Century is responsible for the content of this advertising.